Hello and welcome to the Bacon Academy Student News. I'm Lexy Bisson.
And I'm Trey Archambault.
Coming up on today's top stories is the highlight of the 2012 election, including a record on campaign spending and Pennsylvania voting machine scandal.
But first, what's going on here at Bacon, Lexy?
Well, on Friday, your Bobcats will be heading to Woodstock for the varsity football game. Ready to take revenge on the win that Woodstock took home last year, the Bobcats have been preparing vigorously for a victory.
Interested in running track? The indoor track meeting is rescheduled to today in Mr. Browning's room at 2:20. Newcomers are welcome.
Attention all basketball players, there will be a mandatory girls meeting today after school in Portable 10. You must go if you are trying out for either freshman, junior varsity, or varsity teams. Also, the boys meeting is tomorrow after school in the cafe.
Go watch your jazz band hit the high notes tonight. They have been working hard for this concert and would appreciate your support.
Obama was re-elected President of the United States yesterday, winning his second term in office. He carried Colorado, Iowa, Ohio, Virginia, and Wisconsin, a near sweep of the battleground states. Ballots were still being counted when a cheer of victory sounded at the Obama campaign headquarters in Chicago when television networks began projecting him as the winner at 11:20 p.m. Obama was quoted saying, "We know in our hearts that the best is yet to come for the United States of America. The best is yet to come." We are now going to switch to Man on the Street with Alexa Gagas for your views on the 2012 election.
Thanks, Lexi. I'm here with Connor Egan. So, what do you think of Obama being re-elected as president for the next 4 years?
Well, I think it's a mystery. You have to wait and see what he does, but I voted for him, so.
Well, personally, I think the election itself is a choice between two polished turds, but the fact that Obama now doesn't necessarily have to care about the people makes me a little worrisome.
Well, I think it's the kind of forward thinking that we need today, and I'm glad we didn't go the other way, which I think would have been kind of regressive.
I think it's going to be pretty good, and I'm pretty happy about it because Mitt Romney kind of scares me.
Okay, thank you.
Chris Murphy was elected Connecticut's new senator in the 2012 elections. Competitor Linda McMahon reportedly spent $46.2 million on the election, raising the total amount of money she has spent out of pocket on her failed election bids to over $100 million. Tonight we proved what matters most in life is the measure of your ideas, is the measure of your determination, is the measure of your friends, not the measure of your wallet, Murphy said at a victory rally.
The state of Wisconsin elected Tammy Baldwin senator, making her the first openly gay person to join the Senate. She is also the first woman senator from her state. Baldwin edged out her opponent, former Senator Tommy Thompson, with 51% of the vote. This is a great stride in bringing diversity to the Senate.
As Americans went to the polls, many pulled out their smartphones and started snapping photos of their voting experience, posting them on websites such as Instagram. Some argue that people should not be allowed to post their ballots on any social media networks. However, others argue that if they are posting their own ballots, then it is their choice and they are able to post whatever they want.
While Americans voted on their future president, Puerto Ricans voted on their future. A two-part referendum in the U.S. territory asked citizens if they want to change their relationship with the U.S. and then what kind of revised relationship they would favor. For the first time, Puerto Ricans voted in favor for statehood, potentially putting the U.S. on a path to gaining a 51st state. The issue will be decided by the U.S. Congress, which must approve such a request.
Those in Hurricane Sandy's path of destruction had a little trouble voting yesterday, as polling stations were packed with people. Many of New York and New Jersey's polling places were rendered unusable from power outages, floods, and evacuations. The states struggled to create makeshift centers for people to vote in the election.
Although the quality of American education has not been at its best, new census data shows a surprising new trend. A record number of students are graduating from high school, then going to college and earning a degree. For the first time, over a third of people aged 25 to 29 have at least a bachelor's degree. Many attribute the increase to the recession and the slow jobs recovery. Students now turn to higher education in order to have a better chance at employment.
What was supposed to be a regular drug bust quickly went awry in Jessup, Maryland. Police executed a warrant on a 32-year-old Michael Bolden for possession of marijuana. What?
No.
What was supposed to be a regular drug bust quickly went awry in Jessup, Maryland. Police executed a warrant on 32-year-old Michael Bolden for possession of marijuana and drug paraphernalia. What they didn't expect was a 3-foot-long alligator in Bolden's living room. Authorities say the gator was in good health at a facility for exotic animals, while Bolden is in county jail.
A new scandal has taken hold with Pennsylvania's electronic voting machines. The machine is literally preventing voters from choosing the Obama-Biden ticket, instead giving the vote to Romney and Ryan. Pennsylvania, which holds 20 electoral votes, is expected to be a blue state, but voter fraud such as this could shift the election. The manufacturer of the machine is not known. Speculation of voter fraud has been a rumor ever since Mitt Romney's son Taggart invested in a company which makes voting machines.
I'm Trey Archambault.
And I'm Lexy Bisson.
That's all for today, Wednesday, November 7th.
Please join us again tomorrow during lunch for the most reliable and up-to-date news.
And remember that you can watch us online at www.youtube.com/BA Student News.